Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Blessing again. Have you missed me? Because I missed you too. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, I don't know what you're doing. Like, I don't get it. We're almost at 800 subscribers, so you could be a part of the family. Like, don't you want to be a part of something great? Just subscribe and click the notification bell so you get updates of my videos. Okay, today's video is one that I've wanted to talk about for a long time, and I actually made a video. I just don't know why I didn't put it up. Maybe the quality was not great, but when I first made the video, it was because a girl had died. A girl, she was really young, she was 20 years old, and on her Facebook page everyone were leaving comments that made me think about my life. It made me sit down and really think, and they were just saying stuff like, you know, how she had impacted their lives and how she had made a difference in their lives, how she had brought them to Christ, and how she had been there for them. And I thought to myself, at 20 years old, she died and people were rejoicing that she was going to be with the Lord, and people were already giving testimonies of how her time on earth in only 20 years, people to already have so many testimonies about how you've touched their lives and how you've made a difference to them. It made me sit down and think, Blessing, if you were to die tomorrow, what would people say about you? And I wanted to ask you guys that question. If you were to die tomorrow, what would people say about you? What legacy have you left behind? And you might think, I'm 20, I'm 21, I'm 22, like, I'm so young. What legacy do I want to have left behind? She was 20, and I can't tell you how many messages I read about how she'd impacted their lives. It's not about age, you know. And I'm not talking about legacy in terms of how many houses have you left behind, how many businesses, or how many children. How many lives have you touched? How much difference have you made in this world? How different are you leaving the world than when you first came into it? And yeah, you are just one person and the world is massive. You can't possibly have affected everyone, that's without a shadow of a doubt, but you could have made a difference. And the question is now, what difference have you made? And when we come into life, we're so obsessed. We wanna get stuff. This obsession with stuff just blows my mind, especially money. Money is the number one, and don't get me wrong, this is not, oh, you don't need money because, girl, you need money. But this obsession with money, with things that are only transient, with things that will not in the long run benefit other people, unless you are massively giving out your money to charity, things that are only about you. And yes, that's great, take care of yourself, take care of your family, but I believe that every single person on earth is on earth for a purpose that's bigger than themselves. It's not just about you. Like, the sole reason you exist is not to give yourself a better life. It's not to buy yourself a Ferrari, a Lamborghini, a Range Rover, and there's nothing wrong with owning any of those stuff, but there is more to your existence than that. And if you strive all of your life to get that, and your life ends with you getting that, that is the completion of your purpose on earth, something is wrong. I don't know when I'm going to die, honestly, and I sincerely doubt that you know when you're going to die, unless like you've been taking quizzes on Facebook and they've all said the exact same date. I doubt that anybody knows when they're going to die, and I don't really care to know when I'm going to die. But what I do care to know is that I want to leave this world a better place than I found it. I want to have touched lives. I feel like the sum of your life, the most important thing you could have done in your life is how many hearts you touched. And there's this phrase I like: people aren't always going to remember what you did for them, they're not going to always remember what you said to them, but they're going to remember how you made them feel. And for me personally, I want to have made people feel like there is hope, like they can make it, like they're not alone in this world. And I want to set up a helpline. I wanted to set up for a while. I'm going to make a video right after this about the helpline, and I want anyone who feels like they are alone, like they don't have anyone to go to, like they are on their own in this world, to know that there is someone that you can talk to. I am here, and I want to dedicate my life to other people's plight. And I thought that's a massive thing to say. That is crazy, but I do feel like God did not put me on this earth to just exist. He didn't put me on this earth to make money. and buy myself nice things. He didn't put me on this earth to get married and have children and be content with my family. I pray that I have all of those things, and I pray that I have money and I can buy nice things, but he wants me to touch souls. He wants me to heal people. And I'm not talking about as a doctor, because me and blood, we don't mix. I can't. Any bodily fluid, I don't like it. So physical healing of people is not my forte, but emotionally. And I like to think that with my YouTube channel, I'm doing even a fraction of that. You know, I don't know everyone who watches me. I don't know what anyone is going through, but I would like to think that at some point, somewhere, even if it's just one person, even if it's 10 people, even if it's all 700 of you people that are subscribed, that at one point I have touched your lives. I have made you feel like somebody gets me, like there is hope. And I want you to really think about your life and think, in the 24 hours that I have in a day, in the 7 days I have in a week, and in the 365 days I have in a year, how many of that is spent for other people outside of myself and my immediate family? Who have I touched? What life have I impacted? I think the greatest tragedy that can befall any person is to leave this life and have touched no one's life. And yeah, your family will miss you, but I think even better than your family missing you is somebody who you did not know very well being able to stand up and say, she made a difference in my life, he made a difference in my life, he made me feel like I shouldn't give up, he made me feel like I should keep going. I want to leave my footprints on the sand of time, and I think at the heart of that there is a bit of a selfishness of I don't want to leave this earth not having made a difference. But I don't think just because there is a little bit of selfishness in there, that doesn't negate it. I think as human beings there's always a longing for more. When you're doing your 9 to 5, there's more to life than this. And I think you can do a 9 to 5, but always having the mentality at the back of your mind that at some point I should be doing something for other people. And if that's just setting aside money every month to give to a homeless person, you are making a difference in someone's life. You don't know how far that money can go. Not everyone's going to be out here on YouTube doing whatever. Not everyone's going to be on a mission field doing whatever. Not everyone can do that, and not everybody's supposed to do that. But there is a way in your life, if you look close enough, where you can make a difference to somebody else, where you can help somebody else be better. And the video is just to urge you guys to please, let's not live a life that is centered around us. Let's not live a life that is just about you and what you can gain. And honestly, ask yourself, if I died tomorrow, what would have been the point of my life? What will they say about me? Will only my immediate friends and family be able to say, oh, she was a nice person? Just think about the way you're living your life, and think about the legacy you want to leave behind. I want my children, if I have any, by God's grace, to know that their mother was somebody who cared about the world, who cared about other people, who was not just a self. I'm not here to serve just myself. God has put me on here for a purpose, and even if you don't believe in God, I don't think the universe put you together for no reason. I don't think of all the people that could have been in your place, you are here and you survived for no reason. You know, so many people have died, and that's not to mock them, but you are still currently breathing for a reason, for a purpose. Find your purpose and live in it. That's it. I hope you enjoyed the video, and it was a bit of a serious one, but I just feel like we can't always laugh. We have to sometimes think about why we're here. And so yeah, let me know down below what you think of the topic, or what your thoughts are on it. And yeah, I will see you guys there. Don't forget to subscribe, like the video, share the video, all that good stuff.